Hi. Hello.
Hi, how are you, Mr. Afonso? Hi. How are you? Thank you for being with us today. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me, Mr. Afonso? Can you hear me?
I can seem to hear you. Mhm.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Now
Okay. Great. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm great, thank you. Thank you for being with us today. We will start to admit people once the time is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hear me fine?
Yeah. Lana is our colleague.
Mm-hmm.
She's one of the organizers for the event.
Can I try and share my screen?
Okay, yeah, please try to share your screen. Alana, I think this is meeting, not webinar.
Yes.
Okay, we can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, we can see it.
Do you see the PowerPoint?
Yeah.
And do you see anything else?
We see the PowerPoint. Is that a PowerPoint? Yeah. And
No.
we can, no, yeah, this is better.
Like this?
You can only press slideshow.
Okay, wait, I'll just turn on the, okay, I think the virtual background doesn't work here. Or let me check.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, I don't know why the virtual background isn't here anymore.
But you're just seeing my slides, right? You're not seeing
Yeah.
anything else.
I
Okay.
see the slide, but I see you as well. Yeah, in the side.
And
on
that's
on side.
and that's good or bad?
Yeah.
No, good. We see the slide and your
Okay, let's.
Because I need to see my notes as well. So this is a way of just showing the slides and not the notes.
Okay, but I think you should stop sharing them now and you start sharing them when we start, okay?
Okay.
Because we would like to introduce.
Okay.
Okay, I will start. Hello and okay, let's wait. Hello and welcome everyone. We are happy to have all of you here today with us. We are happy to introduce our amazing speaker, Mr. Afonso Binto. Today's session will be Native Scientists Engaging the diaspora Network in Science Outreach. Our speaker, Mr. Afonso Binto, is a program manager for Native Scientists and finishing a PhD in social anthropology about Portuguese Binterati system, co-creator and former co-host of Intercampus, a science communication podcast focused on anthropology, native scientists, engaging the diaspora in science outreach is our session for today. Thank you.
So, hello everyone. I'm just gonna start by sharing my slides. So, can everyone see my slides? Yeah?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So, thank you for the opportunity to present in this such an important event. I think it's really important, the exchange of ideas and contexts that have been happening here. So I thought about doing just a brief presentation about the organization I work for, which is Native Scientist, and then open the floor for any questions or queries you might have. So I'm Afonso Bento, I'm a program manager for Native Scientist. And what is Native Scientist? Well, Native Scientist is a pan-European non-profit organization connecting underserved children with scientists. So it was created by two Portuguese scientists, Joana Moscoso, who is a biologist, and Tatiana Correia, who is a physicist. And they thought about creating this organization while organizing the annual meeting of PARSUC, which is the Portuguese Association of Researchers and Students in the United Kingdom. So in a very important way, Native Scientist is an outreach science organization whose origins are deeply connected with scientific diaspora movements. And as we'll see in a moment, it not only operates on the basis of volunteer work from scientists who are spread out all over the world, but also seeks to give back. Sorry? Sorry, did someone say something? Okay, so as was saying, this Native Scientist operates on the basis of circular education. So it impels scientists to give back to their community. This is Joana Moscoso, who is the director and creator of Native Scientist. And these are some of the diaspora associations we work with. So PARSUC, who is a Portuguese Association of Researchers and Students in the UK, but also AISUC, who is composed of Italian researchers, and SRUC-CERU, which is Society of Spanish Researchers. This is just an example. We work with scientists of many different associations. But taking a step back, why was Native Scientist created in the first place? So Native Scientist was created to tackle inequities in children's access to science. First of all, to combat the sharp decline on interest for sciences at the age of 10 to 12, to combat students' perception that science is difficult or that is not for them, and finally, stereotypes about STEM professionals. And for those of you who don't know, STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And how do we do this? Well, we develop and implement science education and outreach programs that create a meaningful connection between children and scientists. And we do this with the aim of, first of all, broadening the horizons of children, boost their motivation for science, and promote higher education and STEM careers. But perhaps more importantly, we have 9 years of experience in building, training, and growing a network of volunteer scientists who are passionate about science education and outreach and deliver unique and interactive science workshops designed to promote scientific literacy and reduce inequalities. And in that way, we hope we close the gap between science and society and institutions and communities. So this is our team. We have 19 core members, 8 advisors, 43 coordinators, and over 300 scientists working for us. But only more recently did we decide to get more serious about this work and professionalize the organization. So now we have 3 full-time members working for us, but we continue to engage hundreds of scientists in our activities as volunteers. So until now, we have already connected 20,000 children and scientists. This is a very important figure for us. And we did this by acting through 3 streams of actions. First, we target underachieving migrant communities, but also underserved rural communities. And finally, we also engage in scientist training. We have 2 main programs. The first of all is Native Schools, which targets ethnic minority and migrant children from ages 6 to 12. And we have another program that is called Scientists Return to School, which up there is in the Portuguese name in Portuguese language. And this program implements the idea of taking scientists back to their own primary school. So as you can see, all our programs have are based on the idea first of connection, of establishing connections based upon shared experiences or a shared history, but also a notion of circular economy, so scientists giving back to their communities. And I wanted to talk to you briefly about Native Schools, which is the program that I manage. And as I said, it targets a population of migrant children that on average is twice as likely to underachieve in science and maths than non-migrant children. So through our Native Schools program, we organize unique and dynamic science workshops that connect children and scientists with the common heritage language. So scientists and children that belong to the same migrant community. And we invite these scientists to go to schools where these children are and talk to them. And so we do it to broaden the horizons of these children, promote scientific literacy, and foster language development. So it has these 2 components: first, scientific literacy, and then a language capacitation, if you will. And how do we do this? How do we work with scientists? Well, in the process of taking scientists to these schools, we identify, recruit, and train scientists on how to communicate their passion for science to children, and then we'll pair them with schools with rates of underachievement among migrant students. And through this work, we will foster educational equity by engaging communities with science that usually don't get that opportunity. So here is the description of Native Schools. This is the program that I've been telling you about. We have already been cited in some scientific articles, as you can see here. And we do this, as I said, through a wide network of volunteer scientists that are spread out all over Europe, but come from all over the world. And at this moment, we have already been in 9 countries, 28 cities, and 28 cities, and have engaged with 43 different migrant communities. There's some testimonials of our programs that usually we have metrics that help us understand our own impact, but we think that this narrative way of having people talk about our programs is way more effective. So among the students, we hear a student that is 8 years old and said that it was the best class ever and is excited when we will do it again. But we have even a more impressive proof of our impact in Tiago. That is, well, we recently learned that one of our participants in one of our activities went on to study physics at Imperial College London. And he cited native scientist workshop as one of the reasons he pursued a career in science. So this was very important to us. Tiago was born in London to Portuguese parents. I'm sorry. And he explained to us how it was important that being children of Portuguese immigrants in London, it was very important to meet Portuguese scientists that show them that a person from the same background can have a career in science. So we just hope that we can reach more Tiagos in the world. We also have been present in various media outlets, as you can see here, a Portuguese newspaper and various foundations and scientific journals. And well, I wanted to basically end this talk by saying that if there's any scientists listening to this and they want to participate, I would like to say that we are looking for scientists that are passionate about science engagement and want to play. And if they want to participate in native scientists, they can have one of two roles. They can be a coordinator, which is someone that makes workshops possible and practice leadership, project management, and networking skills, or a mentor. That is a person that will communicate their work to children and practice communication skills, adaptability, and creativity. Well, thank you all. I think together we can improve science education. I think native science is a living proof of that and of a great cooperation between nonprofits and scientist volunteer work. And please check out our website for more information. And now I will answer your questions if you have some. I will be glad to answer. And thank you once again for giving me the opportunity to speak at this event.
Dana have a question
Mm-hmm.
in the chat.
In the chat, okay. Let me just... Okay, chat. Okay, thank you. And so can a scientist participate anywhere in the world or should be located in Europe? So right now we only are working in Europe. The scientists can be whatever nationality, and we engage with migrant communities from all over the world. But the researcher in question must be working in Europe. So right now we are just an European organization. And Dana has also a question about what is your advice on how to spread the mentorship mentality in the communities? Well, I think an important lesson from native scientists and its success, I think, is that the best way to communicate with people or to pass a certain message is to start from a basis of shared experience. And our experience is that, for instance, by joining scientists and children that are from the same migrant community, we are able to give another type of credibility to our message. So it's different from a children to... In that way, they apprehend that people like them can participate in science, for example. So the idea of having shared experience being the basis for delivering a message, I think is the best way to spread whatever kind of message you are seeking to spread, whether it be mentorship mentality or scientific capital or whatever it would be. I hope that answered your question.
I want to ask, is there any significant difference in mentality between people from other countries and European scientists, or no?
Sorry,
like something other people can add to science that is not already there.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Is there any significant difference in the mentality between European scientists and students and people from different places in the world that you have noticed?
No, I think actually, I think our program works really well with other communities that are not from Europe. So right now, actually, we have a Turkish coordinator. We have a person from Morocco. So these kind of premises that I've been talking about, I think are, I wouldn't say universal, but I think work with communities from outside Europe. And actually, if you think about it, Europe is full of migrant communities that are not from Europe, and the program works in joining scientists and children from all over the world, even though it's based in Europe.
Yeah, because we were discussing the importance of diversity in the previous session in the science field, and this is why I asked to see how diversity can add to science.
Yeah, it's in fact one of our core messages. So we want to dispel the notion that scientists, that stereotypical image of a scientist, which I think is many times it's just boils down to an image of an old European white man that is so we want to pass the message that anyone can be a scientist or participate in science or understand science, and that science is not currently diverse enough. So this is one of our core messages also.
Exactly, great. Thank you so much. Anyone else have any questions? Okay, I think we will end the session. Thank you so much, Mr. Afunuso, and thank you for all of the attendees. Have a great day, everyone.
Have a great day. Thank you for the opportunity.
I think we have a question from
Okay.
Gukhan. Gukhan, do you have any question?
I don't have any question. Thanks for that. Have a nice day.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.